Opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Throwing now is Gino. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Ravens 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They go play action here on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Ravens at 3-5, 2 games under 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Duvernay in motion. They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action with Jackson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Dobbins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Hey, come on. Report.
To throw is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Play action. It's Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Still going inside the 20. And they will finally bring this one back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Middle.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. He's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, it's Walker. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 2. Now Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks.
Now Geno on first down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seahawks.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll change things up. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Smith. Flush to his right. And Walker has it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
From the red zone now, Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks are once again back in front.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Ravens 10. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
DC, ready? DC. Yo.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
In motion left, Flowers.
Ready? 13. Go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Go ahead. Hey, middle.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Open man is Duvernay. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Jackson now. And he fires one, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a set. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On first down, it's Smith. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
Geno now to throw.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Smith on first down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Myers' kick is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Ravens 10.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker kicking off
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To the right side, this is Walker. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And quickly, they get to the line. Smith going to move him around. Now Geno. That is caught. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Throwing is Smith. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Again, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Geno. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
In motion left, Flowers. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Jaron Kearse in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards from the pickup.
From his goal line here, Smith.
At the 5-yard line.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. 1st down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Will Dissly, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Smith.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running right, here's Walker. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
In motion goes the tight end.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And some room to work. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Smith. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
A give for Walker running right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, and this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
The score, Seahawks 31, Ravens 10. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL. There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on second down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On third down, here's Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion right, that's Metcalf.
First down, Seattle.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Ready! Middle.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Throwing now, Smith. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. This is 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
13.
Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Hey, report. Go ahead. Go ahead. Where's it at?
Here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Change it.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
180. Hey, middle. Hey. Let's go. Sit high. 180. Ready, shot. You. Ready, shot.
Now Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Hey, Ozzie. Sit up.
Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
You change it.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it would appear that the Seahawks are going to win this football game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here. He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 89 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one